What's up, everyone? It's your boy TTFX in another video. So we are starting a new month right now. It is December. It's gonna be the end of the year, and we're gonna see a lot of big moves because like it's the end of the year, and that's what always happens. But I hope you guys have a great month and you get some good trades. And like always, I'm gonna share with you my weekly technical analysis. What is my point of view on every pair from my watch list? What I'm gonna be looking for to do, like if I'm gonna be looking for sales, for buys, and all that stuff that you already know. So, like always, let me just close this one. Like always, we're gonna start with the DXY. If you can see on the DXY, on the daily time frame, we can see this clean accumulation schematic number 3, if I remember. And you can see we're almost on the last phase right now. So I'm gonna try to make it simple, guys. So there is two things right now. It's gonna happen. The price is gonna go lower to give us that pullback and keep going to the upside, or we're gonna just break to the upside and then we're gonna see the pullback. It is easy. That's always what happens. But since we have an accumulation, the price is gonna keep going higher. But before going higher, are we gonna see that push to the downside before we go higher or no? So I have these two demand zones, if you can see on the daily time frame. I have this one and this one. So I'm waiting for the price maybe to tap into this supply zone, then give me the reaction and go higher, or it's just going to give me that reaction from here, like the pullback, and then we go lower to this demand zone. Meanwhile, we're going to be making like maybe we're going to do something like this, and then we go lower, 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 high. Then we have reaction, and then boom, the impulsive move to the downside, to the upside. Sorry. Or we're just gonna respect this one and go higher. Meanwhile, we can always wait for the price. It may just respect this one because if you can see, we are in the uptrend, and we still didn't break this one. If we go to the 4-hourly time frame, if you can see, the price came over here, filled this gap, tested this last down move for the up move, and then with the impulsive move to the upside. So what the price may did, okay, if you can see, we have a break with this is the test. We have the break of traction to the upside, breaking this one, and this is the test, and then we're gonna keep going higher without giving us that pullback. That's why we always need to see one day, and after that we're gonna see if we're gonna have a reaction from here or here. But that's my view on the TXY. I want to see a reaction from here. If I got that reaction, I know that the price is pushing down to mitigate this one or this one. Or if we broke above this one, I'm gonna wait to see if I have a wyckoff distribution that this is the UTAD, and then we're gonna have the push to the downside. So this is it for the DXY. I don't want to go on the details, guys, because it's gonna be a long video. That's why I always try to give you the bigger look of what I'm looking for. So after the DXY, we always go with the AU. Well, AU gives me a couple of losses. The last week, I took 3 losses, I guess, over here, because I was looking for buys, and AU was pushing to the downside. Like if you can see over here, I guess I had a buy in here, and it didn't went well. Like the test of this one, I don't want to go through the details. Just I took 3 losses in here, and that's it. I ended the week with these 3 losses. So okay, let's go and yeah. So the higher time frame on AU, I just wanted to show you guys what I'm marking on the AU. If you can see on the DXY, we do have a clean accumulation, if you like we was talking. And over here, if you can see, we have a clean distribution, and we are almost on the same phase. So if the DXY push it to the downside and then push it to the upside, what the AU is going to do is going to push to the upside, then push to the downside. And we have the same, almost like the DXY. I have 2 things. We broke the structure on the 4-hourly to the upside. So now I have these 3 demand supply zones. This 2-hourly supply zone, 1-hourly daily, and this 3-minute demand zone. So what I'm going to be looking for on AU is to buy from this or this or this, demand zones. Like you may be wondering why I do have 3 demand zones, because my analysis tell me that I have 1, 2, 3 demand zones. And already I don't go with pending orders, guys. What I do is when the price hit my zone, demand or supply zone, whatever, I always go on a lower time frame and look for confirmations to enter. Like, let's assume the price tapped on this 3-minute old block. I guess, is that the 3-minute? Yeah. So if the price tapped on the 3-minute, I go to the 1-minute time frame and I look for buys. If I didn't find confirmations, I delay this one and I wait what the price to do. It's gonna go lower to this one or it's gonna go higher. Even right here, what I'm waiting for is to take this liquidity out, but I want to know, I want to see, like, if the price is going to give us, just a second, guys, if it's going to give us that push to the downside, then take that liquidity, test this one, and then go lower. Or the price is like from here, it's just going to give me that push to the upside, then push to the downside, give me the manipulation of these lows and this liquidity on the top side. So that's it for AU. I'm going to be looking for buys from here and sales from the 2-hourly time frame order block or from the daily. The 1 hour, the 1 hour time frame, if you can see on the 4-hourly, it's almost an imbalance. So sometimes the price don't give us that good rejection from the 1 hour time frame. Like, it may do something like that. Well, if we break the 2-hour, like we got some pullback and then we went higher, we're going to see almost the same on the 1 hourly, a small pullback to the downside, and then we break the structure to the upside, and then we may have the big push to the downside, taking all this liquidity from the daily time frame. But we cannot predict that, so we're always gonna like follow the market, follow the price, and then we're gonna know we're gonna know if we're gonna sell from here or here or here. And even if you catch it like on the 1 hourly time frame to sell, it's okay. Like, let's say the price gives you a wyckoff distribution, a clean one, and you entered, just try not to take the trade over like for a far place. Like, if you're like this, try to put your TP over here or over here. Or let's say like the structure gave you that push to the upside, like something like this. Sorry. Let's assume the price did this and then went give us a pullback, then higher. So you need to look for the demand zone in here, and that is going to be your TP. And if you're going to enter, of course, like, you're not going to enter on the 1 hourly time frame. Let's say you entered on the lower time frame with 10 pips stop loss, and like your demand zone is over here, and you just put it above it a little bit. You're going to go with 8 risk reward ratio, which is something good. You entered on the pullback and gain it 8.4 risk reward ratio, so it's going to be good. But always, guys, if you're going against the trend, like, let's say the trend is going high right now, like going to the up, if you can see, we push to the upside, then we'll have a pullback. And if we keep pushing to the upside and you want to enter on the pullback, it's okay, but just try to get enough confirmations. And then if you entered on the trade and it went like I want to talk about the stop loss. Do not let your stop loss over there. Try to go break even as soon as you can. Like, it depends on you how you want to go break even, like with the structure or with the risk reward ratio. Just try to go, if you're against the trade, try to go break even as soon as you can. But if you are with the trend, just wait for the structure to give you a break of structure to the upside, go break even, and then it depends on you if like you want a partial or you want to trade stop. So that's it for AU, guys. I want to, as I told you, look for buys from here. If the price didn't tap in any one of those and just give the impulsive move to the upside, what I'm going to do is going to look for sales for the 2 hourly time frame. If I didn't manage, look for the 1 hourly, and here we go. Always try to look for confirmations on every demand or supply zone I mark on my chart. No confirmations, no entry, because there is no reason for me to enter on a sale or a buy if I don't have confirmations. That's against my rules. And even I rather not losing money on getting in a trade without having a reason for. So let's go to JU right now. For JU, I really don't want to make it so complicated. It's so easy on JU. I'm already not gonna focus with it a lot. So over here, I have a 4-hourly demand zone. Okay, as I remember, it is 4-hourly. Oh, just a second, maybe a weekly. Yeah, sorry, 4-hourly. Well, so on the just a second, on the higher time frame, what do we have? So on the higher time frame, because guys, I don't usually go to the weekly and monthly. So once I went to the weekly and I looked, I have this one. As I remember, I marked this STMB when the price was almost like something over here on November, something like that. Yeah, so I have a accumulation, but I still don't know if it is accumulation or a redistribution, because this is the schematic of the second, like the half of a redistribution and a half of accumulation. But for the moment, if you can see the price reacted with this AR in here, we are having a pullback. And the pullback, I assume, is going to keep going until we hit this weekly demand zone. So to that time, I'm going to be looking for sales until we tap this weekly demand zone. So if you go to the 4-hourly time frame, we have the price giving us a continuation to the downside. If you can see, break the structure to the downside, break up the structure to the downside, breaking to the downside, breaking to the downside. So I don't want to like push the market to like, I don't want to push myself to see things that I can't see. So what I have is pushing to the downside. So I'm going to be looking for sales. But before I'm going to look for sales, the price over here is giving me a small reaction in here. So it's on the lower time frame, and it's I can't show you guys. It's a part of our community. And before we continue, for any one of you who want to join our Discord group, and you want to know what does it include, all what you need to do is to go to our Telegram group. I'm going to be posting the link down below. When it's our free Telegram group. When you get in, you're going to find a pinned message on the top. Look at it, and you're going to see all what our Discord group includes. If there is any question you have or something is not clear, all what you have to do is to go my Discord. Go my Instagram. Is going to be posting down below too. It's TTFX mentorship. Ask me about anything you want. And already I post some before and after trades on my Instagram group if you would like to follow. And again, for the Telegram group, I already post some setups from my private group. Sometimes like from like once or twice a week, I do share some setups on the free Telegram. If you want to join us, feel free for that. I'm already going to be sharing some of lower time frame setups from these pairs on the Telegram group as soon as I post this video. And yeah, that's it. If you have any other questions, feel free to ask me on the Telegram or Discord or Instagram. So let's continue with GU. As I told you guys, I'm gonna be like on the lower time frame. This is my last supply zone, so I'm gonna be looking for sales over there after finding confirmations. But let's assume the price broke above it and didn't respect it and go lower. So it means we're gonna have a break of structure for the last lower high. Meanwhile, the price left behind two supply zones on the 3-hour time frame. What I'm gonna be looking to do, it's easy as you can see on the arrows. If the price keeps going lower, I'm gonna be looking for sales. If the price just give me a small reaction, break to the upside, it means we are shifting the market, just the purpose of it to give us the pullback. Because if you can see, we have the lower high and this is the lower low. Now we need to have a lower high. And the lower high, if you can see, this is all liquidity. And I'm waiting for the price to mitigate this supply or this supply zone. And again, if it breaks to the upside, I'm going to try to look for buys in here. And then I'm going to be looking for sales from here. And my TP is going to be the open of this weekly demand zone. It is easy on GU, guys. Try not to complicate it. Always go with the simple steps. And yeah, that's it. So GJ right now. So GJ, if you can see on the high time frame, is taking these lows. It's almost liquidity. if you can see, and the GJ took them, but we still didn't break the last low. GJ, we didn't break the last low. On the previous weeks, we already have this redistribution that took the price lower. And on side of it, we had another redistribution over here, or accumulation after it, a distribution. Yeah, we had an accumulation and a distribution here that we took the price lower, lower, lower. And now, if you can see, the price didn't break below the old low, and it's given us a accumulation. So we're gonna just stick with the higher time frame, guys, because always it's a private content in here. It's for the membership only, and I can't show you. I'm sorry. So I'm gonna just give you the big view. If you was as I was showing you on the higher time frame on the GU, we was looking for buys, or we're gonna just stick with the sells. In here on the lower time frame, I found confirmations for buys, but I don't think we're gonna manage to get in, because if you can see when the market open, we're gonna have a huge spread and all that stuff, and maybe we're gonna have a gap, so we won't manage. But if we didn't manage to get on this once after a break of structure and confirmations, we may manage to cut in a buys, and our first TP is gonna be over here. Meanwhile, I'm gonna be looking for sales. If the sell hit my stop loss, this is going to be my second TP for the buy, and I'm going to be looking for sales from here. But eventually, I'm going to be looking for sales in here, not over here, because if you can see, we have liquidity in here that need to be taken. But we may see like a small rejection from here. Like, let me show you just a second. Like the price may do something like this, something like this. Okay, now we tap on it, we have a small rejection. And then we push to the upside, there's this one, and then we have the structure moving to the downside. But we can't like predict. That's why always guys tell you to look for confirmations, because maybe what the price do right now, it doesn't even respect this one. We see the price moving to the downside with the impulsive move. We still don't know. That's why I'm gonna wait for like I do not trade already after the market open. I always try to wait for like 6-7 hours to see, because I want to see what is going to happen near the analysis that I did. Sometimes when I send a trade that I entered after 1 or 2 hours of the market open, it means like I looked for everything I want, like confirmations on the higher time frame and the lower time frames, and by I do not enter a trade if I'm not sure from it. So if I entered after the open of the market with 1 or 2 hours, it means that I'm 100% sure that everything is right, and I already do trust my analysis. That's it. So I don't want to make it too long for you guys. This is for JU. Sorry for that. I'm looking for buys in here, sells from here. If the price keeps going down, I'm gonna be looking for what is the price is going to give me. I'm going to be looking for buys or sells. It is what it is. And now we continue to AU. Well, AU is a little bit, I don't know what is the right word, because this move right here and this thing. So after this redistribution, the price gave me this move. I really didn't understand it, but it gave me a break of structure of a higher time frame low, leaving behind 1 and 4 hourly supply zones. Then gave me another redistribution, but it got manipulated. If you can see, this pushed to the upside and moved to the downside, manipulated my redistribution. And all of this right now is not a redistribution for me. It's just a I don't know what to name it, but we broke a higher time frame low again, and then we are now tapping on a 4 hourly time frame demand zone, leaving behind what a supply zone in here. It's for 2 hourly demand supply zone. So there is 2 things are gonna happen. We react from here, we sell from here, or the price is gonna keep going lower. And that's exactly what I showed you on the arrows. So if the price keeps going higher, I'm gonna be looking for buys till we hit this 2 supply zones to look for sales. If the price keeps going lower, I'm going to be looking for sales until we hit this demand zone, for hourly demand zone, and then I'm going to be looking for buys until we hit this supply zone. So it is always simple, guys. This one is just for confirmations for me that the price is going to keep going lower. So I know that I'm going to be selling from here till I get this demand zone to look for buys. So, but the general thing, the general move I want to see is these arrows. Like the general move, I want to see the price going on here to look for buys till we hit this. And if the price came over here, I'm going to be looking for sales till we go down. And yeah. And by the way, guys, if any one of you have any question on the video, all what you need to do is to ask me on the comments, and I will be happy to answer all of your questions, guys. So, and here it is, our last pair, which is gold. So I was waiting for gold to give me this push to the downside. If you can see, I had a redistribution. I already marked it since the start of this accumulation. So after this accumulation, I was waiting for the price to keep going, to keep pushing all the way up in here and then go lower. And for everyone who is asking, I already have the before and after for every move that I take. So I already have the before for this redistribution and the after. I just want, like, it's so far right now. I really can't go back because it was like almost 1.5 months on weekly analysis. Like, it's gonna take a lot of time. Just give me some seconds. I'm gonna look for it. If we get it, I'm gonna show it to you. For if we didn't, it is where it is. Sorry for that. But I don't have it. Just a second. This is not gold. Because I already shared a lot of analysis on the gold. And by the way, I do analysis for gold, but I don't trade it usually. I just look, well, it is not over here. I'm not a big fan of gold, but I really like to analyze it because if you can see, it's respecting a lot of levels that I'm marking. So I'm just going to give you the analysis. If you can see, after a redistribution, we need to see the price going lower. But since the price going lower and we have accumulation, I'm going to see the price reacting from here. This is the accumulation that I'm talking about. And we have the spring. We still didn't test the spring. And we have this redistribution on the higher time frame. Meanwhile, we didn't test the UT because I have this supply zone and I have another supply zone. So let me come back to it. And another thing we have on the inside is another redistribution. That's why, guys, it's too much complicated. That's why I want to make it simple as possible. I don't want to get you through the lower time frame analysis, because first thing, you're gonna feel like it's too much information on the just small time, and you're not gonna like get the value that I want to give you. Over here, I want to give you the higher time frame, and then you go on the lower time frame and do whatever you like, how to analyze it, how to mark your chart. That's up to you. And already don't want to make the video that long. So again, I have a this spring test. I want to get in a buy in here, and if the price didn't come back on here and start going higher, I want to look for sales from here or for the UT test in here. Meanwhile, we have some trades on the redistribution in here, but as again, it's a part of the community. I can't share it with you guys, but that's it. You get the point. I hope you guys at least mark up these higher time frame supply and demand zones, and you got some. And I really want to see you guys getting benefits from what I'm giving you right now. Like, I know a lot of you don't know where the market is heading for this week or the next week, because I really was on that stage before, and it was like I was suffering from it. That is why, guys, I'm making this weekly analysis, so at least you know the higher time frame direction. So on the lower time frame, you know what to do. And that's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed and liked the video. Don't forget to subscribe for more content. And yeah, that's it for the moment. we analyzed all the pairs and the DXY and all that stuff. And again, for any one of you who want to join the community, all what you have to do is to contact me on my Instagram, or before, just go to the Telegram group that you're going to be posting down below. Check the Telegram, the pinned message, all explaining everything about the Discord group. And wish you all a great trading week, and see you soon.